Hello guys and welcome back to Zero Pixel. Today I'm going to show you how to create a navigation bar responsive in Framer. Obviously Framer already has in its library some items, navigation items, which we also have the tab bar navigation, but as I always say, it's important to master and understand how these components are created so that in the future you will be more skillful to create more advanced components. So let's jump into it. And here we are inside Framer, so let's start and dive into it. So as you can see, I already have some stuff into the page so that we don't have a complete blank canvas. We have also our breakpoints, desktop, tablet, and phone, which are the basic one that already Framer gives you when you click on one new breakpoint. So first thing that I want to do is to add a frame. So let's add a simple frame, and as you can see here, it's inside the header. I want it on top of the header 100% so that it takes the entire space. So now this is basically the menu. Okay, so inside I want to put I don't know, a fake logo. Let's say this is 3D object. So here we change the style with whatever Oswald, for example, and yeah, that's it. So let's say fit content and fit content. This is the logo, and let's resize it a bit. Voila, something like that. And here I will change this from semi-bold to extra light. Yeah, let's say that this is our logo, and I want this to be 32 from the left. And that's it. Actually on the top I don't care, and let's position it in the center so we know that it's exactly in the center. So let's wrap this into a stack, and you will see after why. So logo, and that's so now let's create the labels for our menu. So let's say here and say home. Obviously we will change from Oswald again to Inter. Yes, let's do Inter, and here will be 18, not semi-bold but regular, and let's do again fit content and fit content. This will be basically, oh yes, obviously I have to add the layout here, and let's take this, and let's say that the height will be fill container. Let's put actually here the alignment in the center, and yeah, that's it. Okay, so actually this is our first item, and so what we can do is to create actually a component from this, which is basically the label button. This is actually our button. Let's say default. Let's call it default here, and let's put into it actually some layout again and some padding. Actually I want on the right 16 and on the left 16, and obviously the width should be fit content. Okay, now I want to create an hover state for this, and actually want to add some other items inside, like nice line. We can do this just actually creating, I would say, the simple border, right? We can put a bottom border and the result will be almost the same, but I want to do something a little bit more fun. So like say 20, and this obviously will be absolute, so that I can position actually this wherever I want. And let's change the color to I don't know, something like a violet or something. Let's also change the color here to the same violet. Okay, also the pressed state, actually, I want this. Even you know, something different, something fun I want to do. So this will be like 10 by 10. And we have our first item. I'm going to add actually other items, Command D, Command D, Command D. This will be something like gallery. And here we have contact us. And this will be, you know, this will be actually about us, and this will be contact us. And now let's create again another stack for it. We just delete the gap to 0. Okay, and again the width will be fit content. We can select the menu, and here we can say distribute space between. The position here, I will change it to fixed, right? And now to see what happens, we can actually delete the fill. As you can see, now the menu is on top actually of the visual of the hero section. And let's also add some other stuff like Z index. Let's say that let's put it to 10 so that we are always sure that this is on top of all the items in the page, right? Okay, so let's put back background, and let's style it a bit because I want like some filters, and I want that background blur. Background blur, obviously we don't see it because we have to put like 70%. So now that we have everything and we styled everything, let's create a component from this. Let's call it menu. That's great. And now there is that's the funny part, right? Where we start to create our responsiveness, which is absolutely crucial for our project. So here, a little bit how it looks and works in Figma. We have to create basically the different sizes of the same component for different breakpoints, right? So let's create a new variant. This is, let's call it desktop. A new variant that we call like tablet, and a new variant that we can call like phone. All right. So the tablet usually, yeah, we can say that the width it's around 800 pixels, let's say. And so we see this as basically, I would say the new version. And here I can already start to do some changes. Like I want that padding on the right and left will be not anymore 32, but let's say 24 and 24. Okay. Now I have the phone version. The phone version usually it's around 375, and that's the average. And also here I want the right to be like 16 and 16 on the left. So here we can also resize a bit this, right, the logo. So let's resize the logo, like here the size, let's say, is 24, okay? And obviously, so this section, which is called columns, that we call label list, okay? We are going to hide it, visible now, and I'm going to insert actually the hamburger menu. Let's take icon, Google material, let's drop it, let's change the color to black. Let's do 32 by 32. Let's remember that the minimum size of the tappable area should be at least 45 pixel or 45 pixels. Right? And now this is the phone, close, let's rename it, close. And let's create the variant of the same, which will be open. So phone, open. Okay. So in this case, what we have to do is to change the icon here. So will be not anymore menu, but close. Here we are. And we are going to show back the label list. So here, let's say, is visible again, right? Okay, so since now this is visible, as you can see, everything is messed up, and also we need that this should be not anymore relative, but absolute. Let's move it, as you can see. So since it's difficult to see it in this case, so let's just select the phone open, and let's say overflow visible, because anyway this should be visible. So let's take this and play around with this. Okay, let's move it here. I'm going to change the layout direction to vertical, and here we are. So this is actually our new menu, and so the width, let's say, is fixed, so that we can change the size according to the size actually of our component. And this we will add a background color. Again, we can say and do the same thing, 75%, and we can also add a filter, background blur, and we say background blur to 20. Okay, now let's connect the dot. So here I select the material icon, and I say let's go to phone open on click. So on click, phone open. Same thing here, on click, let's go back to phone close, right? Here, if I select the main component phone, I can see here there is the transition, and we can change this, for example, to 0.9, for example, and let's do it like this. So we have everything we need. So let's go back on home, and let's adjust our menu based on the size of the screens. So here we are going to utilize the tablet, and here we're going to utilize the phone close. And so if I go on the phone now and I click on the hamburger menu, as you can see, I have now my menu that appears. And also this video is finished. I hope you enjoyed it, and so let's see you in the next one. Bye.